Hey guys, what's up? It's the brand new series Machines 101 here with Ice Cube 12. Yup, I said that backward. That is a new intro. Anyways, today, I'm probably been screaming, sorry. And today, we have the brand new series Machines 101. So, we have I'm going to build all sorts of machines and they're going to be like this in boxes, and it's going to be 2, 3, 4, 5, all the way until we get to 101, and each one's going to be a single episode. And right now it's black concrete. Once we get to, if one of the videos gets 15 likes, then it changes to blocks of diamond. Nice and cool. Anyways, so inside this box we have the first machine of this series. So basically, just every single episode will have a machine like that I'll build. You guys can comment on what type of machine you want to see. So I built this machine. This is basically, so like a lot of people have talked about how you could possibly use shulker boxes from the new update to create like storage units, because when you break a shulker box, it keeps the items inside of it. So it's not like a chest, but it's kind of like a ender chest, except every single one's individual and it keeps it inside it forever. Well, until you take it out. So I built a kind of a machine. Here, wait, let's show it. So this is what it looks like from the outside. It doesn't really have to be as complicated as this. I was just messing around. I built it hardly. Basically, though, so you could have like a base that looks like this. Obviously, let's close this up here. It's good enough. So you have a base, looks like this, and you did that store. You had this giant base. You wanted to take your stuff and you put it all into shulker boxes. So in order to unpack the shulker boxes, I built this machine. So right now it's still unloading from a shulker box. It takes a while, but hoppers only work so fast. I think it's done. All right, it's done. It's done unloading. I press that button, and it starts loading again. Oh, it should in a couple seconds. There's a very, very long redstone thing. It gives me the shulker box, and it should. Hello? Oh, I forgot to turn it on. Oops, sorry. I forgot to turn it on. Alright. Now it should work. Very annoying background noise, but whatever. It's too bad. And I put the stones here so you can open the chest. So it'll start spewing out the items. It's kind of a complicated machine, but honestly, if you think about it a bit, it's not that hard. So I was testing it around. I was playing around in Minecraft, and I figured out that a dispenser can place a black shulker box. So here are the shulker boxes. I just put a couple, 9. I filled it up with black shulker boxes. And we also have this output chest that also keeps the actual things. All right. Well, we'll put that back here. So this is just an automatic redstone tick that just activates the dispenser every second, so that this block, basically, if you wanted to make an unbreakable block, this is how you do it. If you punch this block, it just spawns a new one straight away. Like, literally. It's basically, if you had a machine facing like this that kept placing blocks, then nobody would be able to mine through it. You would mine, and it would be replaced. So that's the way the dispenser works here. And look, and there's some hoppers underneath. Oh, actually, I can't show you this so well. Oh, oops, and that's a problem. Ugh. What's that? Oops, that's a problem. The machine stopped working. Anyways, so we have the block here. So feeding into this hopper, which feeds it into this hopper, which feeds it into another hopper over there, which then goes ahead and feeds it into the chest. So it takes all the items, puts it into the chest. And the thing is, we could easily just have this thing and do that, and it would take, but the problem is, it would only be able to do one at a time, and I'd have to manually come in here, break it, and the dispenser would put another one here. But instead, what we do, what this machine is, this is honestly really much longer because I tried to have an observer do it so that it would see when the new block was placed, but it didn't work for some reason. So it would take a really long time after the observer saw that it was placed, and then it would give it long enough, but that was really not ever going to work. So it's just a giant redstone thing that makes it take a while to activate this piston from this button. So, and then also another cool thing about the shulker boxes is that if you push them with the piston, like a watermelon or a pumpkin, they'll just break. And then they just fall into that hopper. It goes into there, and then into there. But sometimes, I don't know, sometimes it's like kind of weird, but I don't know really what that is. Yeah, this is, yeah, okay, it's still working. That was kind of confusing. Alright, TNT. That's weird, but it works. So, what do I know? Okay. So, it just dispenses the TNT from basically this whole machine. This is really much more complicated than it has to be. All it really needs is this, a button, and that connects to a piston that pushes it. Would be the easiest way of doing it. And I just did this to make it look clean. This is just like this. If this was like a proper base, then it would be a proper base. You know, I'm gonna block it off and make it look like an actual base. So it looks like this would be like the inside of someone's house or something. You'd have a door for like maintenance. Like we could even just block that off. And so once the items stop coming in, press this button, a new one comes in, and it starts loading off more and more items. So that is the first one. If we get, remember guys, 15 likes on any of these turns it into diamond. That means it's it's a cool kind of machine that you guys think. And you guys can you can put comments, and like if you comment you want to see a machine that does this, but like don't do something like crazy that that doesn't already exist. But like do something simple. Like, and look, there we go, it stopped working. So now you're gonna hear it. The piston pushes. I get the shulker box, the empty one, and it starts taking from another shulker box. I think it's a pretty cool system, but it isn't that complicated. But you like, I'm just making like a basic version. You can make like these things just be tons and tons of things. But you know what? Honestly, just random experiment when this goes out. Look, and it's just straight up just, and I love shulker boxes. They look so cool. I think there should totally be like a crazy parkour where you have to like jump. Like there's the only way to make like, you have to open and jump really fast in order to get something. But that is completely unrelated to this thing. So guys, you can leave a comment on what type of machine you want to see. Like if you want to see something like a really fast means of getting in an elevator. If you want to see something else. And alright, but first I want to test something. I've never thought, I didn't even think of this until I talked about it. Like it just makes you realize how like when you try and present something, it's so different from just thinking about it. But when this is full, I want to put another block there, press the button, see if it pushes both of them. Because if it does, then that would be really like, that would just mean that I could have like tons of these set up, and the piston would just push all of them in like instantly, which would break all of them. So basically, the machine could just work like 10 like really, really fast. But it's kind of like, it's not automated, but the problem is there is no way to make it, like, it's always updated. The observer blocks don't work. Like, there's not really much you can do to make this the system like faster. Faster, definitely no. Well, you kind of could use a hopper and dispenser and some water, but I don't know if that would be faster or not. Because it's only traveling one block, so I don't know. Like, it might be better to have a dispenser and then a hopper, but I don't... That's a different situation. But, like, there might be ways, but I can't think of them, and I don't see how it would work to make it so that you don't have to press a button when it stops. But that's it. remember, guys, 15 likes on this vid. 15. Only 15 likes. There are like, how many? There are like 27 subscribers of you guys. Only 15 likes, and this gets changed into diamond. And we might go ahead and do something like special one, like one of them. And if it's diamond, then we'll make it cooler. We'll do some random thing to it. Anyways, someone's at the door. I hate. Honestly, it's so annoying. Anyway, guys, I keep doing that. Thank you for watching the first episode of Machines 101. And thank you. And good. Bye. My outro is Ice Cube 12. Machines 101. Out with Ice Cube 12. Let's go.